Ready?
You have the floor.
I have the floor.
You have the floor.
Market update, Q2. Ready, set, action.
I just bought a new it. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay.
Hey,
Hi.
what are you doing here? I'm just kidding. Come in.
You invited me.
Welcome.
Friends, if you wanna, we could just.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Q2 update. Lots have happened. So let's dive right into it.
Yeah.
I keep getting asked about the stress test
Yeah.
that kicked in on June 1st. Can you fill us in? Like, what do we need to know? What do buyers need to know? How does it impact the market?
Yes, absolutely. So effective June 1st, borrowers do need to qualify at a qualifying rate that is higher than before. Let's say you were approved for $500,000 before, it's probably about $20,000 less now.
Okay, so the impact is drastic, but not too drastic, is what you're saying.
It's about 4.5%.
100%. Okay.
Yes.
For say like first-time home buyers, do you feel like it's going to impact like the ability for them to get a loan, or?
I think it does maybe impact first-time home buyers a little bit more so than, if you're putting down 20% for a conventional mortgage.
Okay. Do you feel like there's been a shift in the marketplace on your end, on the lending side, in the last couple months?
I feel like it's definitely slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still busy, but not as busy as before, for sure.
Okay. So we're feeling the same pinch a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So remind me, from a month ago, where were we at with rates, like the numbers? So variable, fixed. What was the lowest variable rate at that time when we talked in April, right?
Yeah, so I believe in April, the fixed rate you can get about like the 1.94 range.
Okay.
Right now for a 5-year fixed insured, it's over 2%. So it's about 22.29 right now.
Okay.
For a 5-year fix, so it's definitely gone up a little bit. Variable has maintained a little bit the same as before. It hasn't gone up drastically, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're doing new mortgages right now, are you finding more people are going with a variable or a fixed rate, the ratio?
I think a lot of people, just because rates were so low for a fixed rate, people were going for a fixed rate. But now that the spread between the fixed and the variable is quite drastic,
Right.
It's about almost 1% difference. Some people are kind of leaning towards the variable rate.
Right. Just
Yeah.
take the risk.
Yeah.
And then fix
yeah,
it in afterwards.
Absolutely. It's so much cheaper. So a variable rate, let's say, is about 1.3. A fixed rate is 2.3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big gap. So my favorite question. I need your market prediction. So what do you think in the next few months? When we get together again for Q3, where do you see this going? I mean, heading towards the end of 2021.
I feel like the market might slow down a little bit, definitely in terms of, we're going into summer and then the fall. Generally, the summer falls a little bit slower than spring. And interest rate wise, in the long term, fixed rates will probably start to slowly go up to more. So maybe in the fall, it might increase another 20 to 30 basis points.
Okay.
Yeah, and how about yourself? Do you like, how do you see the market going?
Well, you know what? I think we have to start back to the beginning of the year. It's been a roller coaster for sure compared to past years. I mean, real estate in Vancouver has always been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But this has been an unpredictable roller coaster. So, up until I would say mid-April, we were still seeing a lot of heavy subject-free conditions, a lot of over asking prices, but the inventory level was definitely different.
Yeah.
So
do you find the inventory it's picked up? It's
the biggest difference and impact that I see is that we've reached a point where there's speculative sellers that are coming into the market. Meaning, so
so they're trying to cash in.
They're trying to catch the wave
Yeah.
at the very end right? So the way they're pricing their properties and the way they're trying to market the properties, that's kind of reaching that peak.
Yeah.
And usually once you see the speculative sellers come in,
Yeah.
you know that roller coaster ride is hitting the very end of the tail, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're definitely seeing that. Less offers.
Yeah.
In some cases,
No more subject freeze.
no more subject freeze. You might have one offer come in or sometimes zero offer on offer dates. I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I also do feel the emotional impact from buyers. I think a lot of people are just weary
Yeah.
of having to compete and going through that stress level.
Yeah. So
So-
they're kind of sitting on the sidelines and not
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel
Okay.
that. So that's the biggest difference from April to May, which wasn't even that long. It's been varying from week to week, definitely.
Yeah. Did you feel like the proposed stress tests kind of made some people just trying to jump in the market a little bit, or?
No, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't feel a whole lot of people kind of going, oh no, like this is coming in, we're worried, we gotta
Yeah.
buy something right away.
Yeah.
Compared to, we've had the stress test implemented in the past.
Yeah. Exactly.
The
yeah.
response is very different. this time.
Actually, it's good that you mentioned that, because in the past, the stress test that was implemented reduced purchasing power about over 20%.
Right,
And now it's actually only 4.5%.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So
very
it's
big
actually
variance.
not that big of a, like
Right.
this new test here is not a significant
Right.
jump, yeah.
So that caps off our Q2 update. Thank you for coming by again, Kathy.
Thanks for having me.
And if you don't know Kathy, Kathy is our resident mortgage queen at EMPYR Living. You can find her on Instagram at Kathy Leanne Mortgages,
Yeah.
or on Facebook, Kathy Leanne Mortgages,
Mortgages.
or her website. No, not her website. You just go to empyreliving.com. Find us there. Till the
Thank
next one.
you.